Okay, no, I don't cry.
Internally.
Yes.
What? Wow.
I don't have tears. I'm
Crying
sorry.
internally.
Yeah.
I just wanted us to get through something like today's.
Yeah.
That will not require us to think and to
Go
deep
emotional and
and to
stuff.
be
Yeah.
emotional. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
what are your go to self care? What is your go to self care?
Um, Sundays are my days, né? So I always say that I do not want to be disturbed on Sunday. Let me be. I'm gonna be home. Chances are in my lingerie. Yeah, I'm trying to fix that. Thank you for pointing it out. uh, Lingerie the whole day. Don't really do junk food. It's crazy. I don't know if I like junk food.
I love it. Please teach me.
Yeah, I don't know. I was complaining because I bought these things and I was like, oh, these are too sweet. And my sister's like, but they're not sweet. I'm like, no. For me, give me a smoothie, give me my coffee in the morning, and that's where it goes. Netflix, chill, movies, music. Music. Also, I am big on taking care of my body, my skin, my hair, my nails. So those are days where I'm gonna sit there and just go through everything. And I love it when I exfoliate and I tone my skin and the pad comes out clean. It means that my skin is really clean.
It means you're doing great.
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
And I think I've put that on my friends as well, where they self-care is very important. Because now my friends used to tease me, it's like, Chep, so many products. Like you all need to exfoliate, you all need to tone and moisturize. And you can be out in the sun, so that SPF, what, you do that and drink your water. As much as we've got good genes, we need to take care of ourselves. Let's get into it. Self-care, what does it mean?
Okay. Self care is just self love.
Mm-hmm.
Showing yourself some love.
Yeah.
Taking care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially
Mhm.
taking care of you, taking
Okay.
care of the soul, of the physical, and of you.
Yeah.
And just showing yourself, man, just showing yourself that you love yourself as much as you want to show to the next person
That you love
that you
them.
are in a relationship with,
Mm-hmm.
romantic or not romantic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, today I just wanted to tap into that.
Before we get into that,
Yeah.
now, how do I, as Silk Damoyi, who's in a relationship with Ikho, say that I need time out for myself to take care of me? How do I say that in a way that's not going to offend Ikho? But I'm your person.
Yeah.
How do I go about doing that without making you feel like Balekanga or, yeah?
I think it's quite important to understand that before I am your person,
Mhm.
I need to be my person first.
Mm.
I need to be full of me first
Mhm.
before I can pour into your cup.
Mhm.
Because if now I'm empty,
Mhm.
I'm going to be full of you, and it won't always be great.
Sorry, I've got a fine piece of mind. That song, we listen to it and we fall in love with it. We love it because it's her, Lauren Hill.
Yeah.
But
We speak about Lauren.
I feel like we do.
Every
I feel like we do. I feel like we do every single time. But if you listen to the song and you actually pay attention to it, you're gonna see that she's talking about her toxic relationship.
Yeah.
That she and he, they were full of not selves first but each other, to a point where she nearly ruined her entire career because of this one person. So it's very important to actually break away and be.
Yes. So I think it's an understanding
Mm.
that before I am Ichoni Gazai to Ikho,
Okay.
and before Saiko is my friend,
Mhm.
she is herself.
Mm.
And that's where the self care comes from. That's where self love is. And it's important that when you are a person that has in relationships or whatever, it's important that I take time for myself
Mhm.
so that I can be alone in my
So
thoughts.
sorry, let me just do this quickly. Where am I? Okay. Knowledge. Look at this one is about to turn up. Continue.
But most importantly,
Yeah.
I learn what I love.
Mm.
Ndiyazifunda mna,
Mm.
ndiyazifunda i-love language zam.
Mm.
Ndithanda ntoni between physical touch, between acts of service, between words of affirmation,
Yeah.
and quality time.
Mm.
So if ndiyazazi manje ndothanda i-affirmations,
Mm-hmm.
then I do this. I definitely look myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh baby girl,
Mm.
you're doing great. Okay, naxa ndigowa, I'm like, uzaba right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm so proud of you.
Mhm.
You're doing well. You're so great.
Mm.
You're not doing great. Okay,
Nje.
you're wrong here, but it does not mean that you're bad person.
Yeah.
Just to affirm yourself.
Yeah.
You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Mm.
You want
Mm.
those things. And
Okay.
if you're a person that likes physical touch, buy expensive skincare.
Yeah.
Physical
Buy
touch,
good skincare. Yeah.
they don't even have to be expensive.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can literally buy oils,
Mm.
tissue oils, essential oils,
Mm.
and just pose the tambisa and
Yeah.
just
Oh my God,
Feel
it's
that-
foliate.
feel feel that, like, apart from the face,
Yeah. Yeah.
just that physical touch, and even exfoliating
Yeah,
the body with
yeah.
body scrubs and whatnot.
Mm.
Very important. That quality time.
It's very important.
Spend that quality time with yourself,
Mhm.
because you'll find out that even naxa ugoa, ne, and you sit with yourself.
Mm.
And I always preach sit with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You learn that when you go, okay, this gets me better. When I
Mm.
do this, I feel better.
Mm.
Yeah, man?
Mm.
Because it's important that we put in the work
Mm.
and not expect the next person to put in the work that you are lazy to put in.
It's like wanting to be happy, but you can't make yourself happy.
So how do I expect you to make me happy when I don't?
Yeah.
When I'm not willing to put in the work.
You don't know what makes you happy, but you expect the next person to make you happy, which is just weird and strange to me. And it's something that it's not a man or woman thing, it's a people thing,
Yes.
where you don't make me happy anymore. But why am I supposed to make you happy? Am I not supposed to highlight something that you already have within yourself? I can't love you if you don't love yourself, because you will never feel my love. It will never be sufficient.
And I'm not making you happy. Okay.
Mm.
What makes you happy?
What makes you happy
Yeah.
so that I can work at that?
What is it that makes you happy? If
Mm.
you're a person in love language, able gifts, buy yourself gifts. It
Yeah.
does not have to be expensive.
Yeah.
Literally, you can go get yourself scented candles, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you happy. Does not have to be expensive. I can't stress the importance of uzenza content qala before you expect the next person.
Yeah.
Because now, if Ndiagoa and
Mhm.
Silk cannot come to my rescue,
Hmm.
I will not be able to deal because I'm not used to it.
Mm.
But if I'm a person that is able to take care of myself and do these things and practice it, it's practice, guys.
Hmm.
Awulali uvuke aware of the things that you like and the
Mhm.
self-care, the type of self-care that you like in the love languages. You learn yourself just as you learn into that you are in a relationship with, a friendship with, and.
Yeah.
So it is a process.
You know, I like that. Thank you very much, baby. I like that we're speaking about that. As this friend of mine, Pelisa Ndoli. Pelisa on, when is the movie thing? Every single Tuesday was religion for her to go for a movie.
Yeah.
Go for tea, sit with herself, coffee, and do lunch.
Mm.
Every single Tuesday. She'd go to the spa. She'd go do her nails, get her massage, get a pedi, facial, everything. Go spoil herself. I'll put out names, go to Nuvo Ink to do her makeup, and just go chill because she works hard.
Yeah.
And I remember it was many years ago I said that don't ever stop doing that, so that whoever wants to step up to you, they have to step up to get to you.
They have to
You
step
know,
up.
They need to step up to get to you. Now, the minute you set a standard for yourself, because you know what you like, right? You know what you want, right? So the minute you set a standard and do this for yourself, then the next person, they know that every Tuesday, they can't expect you to now, listen, I'm going out to with Chile, because they know that on Tuesdays, you do movie days, you do lunch. So if they want to join you, they make sure that they set that up for you.
And it comes with boundaries, land.
Yeah.
Self-care.
Yeah.
Boundaries are self-care.
Yeah.
I have this thing I don't compromise. When I am not in a capacity to do something, when I do not have the emotional or the mental capacity,
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah.
And it is a process because I'd feel bad.
You feel, yeah,
But
of saying
I'm
no.
like, you're not going to die, and most of the time, you shouldn't make yourself responsible for whatever. Because I remember I had a friend that asked me to help them with an assignment. I was not in the capacity
To deal with
do
that.
anything academic because I just finished my exams. But it's due at this time. So I was like, no.
How is that my
why?
problem?
And now I was like, if this was me 2 years ago, I would be wishing because I cannot help my friend. But now I'm like, it is not my responsibility. I said no. It came from a place of love.
And it's the same with me saying that I'm not going to help anybody with homework after 8, okay, after 7. In the morning, I'm not doing your homework with you. And I'm not going to do your homework. I'm going to help you. I'm going to assist you with your homework.
Exactly.
Kids at home know that. If you come to me at 6 p.m. and saying that no homework, I'm not doing that. That's the time where I sit down and deal with myself, deal with my phone, whatever.
It's your time.
It's my time. I'm not helping you. I'm sitting with you to do your homework at 6 p.m. You got home at 3 p.m. And if I'm home by 4, that's when we sit and do the work. After that, it's none of my business.
Yeah.
And I don't care that it's you tomorrow. I don't care that you're going to be thrown out tomorrow. And the minute you get thrown out, I'm not the one who's going to go to your school to say that you're responsible for that. It's me saying that on Sunday, don't call me saying that, hey, I was thinking of doing this. No. Listen, I've got something happening on Sunday. Can you come through? No, I'm not coming. If you decide to have your birthday party, your birthday dinner on a Sunday, and you're going to call me on Wednesday to say this Sunday, that's not going to work for me.
Okay, if I would say in advance.
In advance, we can talk about it.
Okay.
We can talk about it. But for now, you don't call me during this week and say that on Sunday, because I already have plans with myself. You know? I've got a date with myself. And if I'm saying that Sundays are for lovers, and I decide that next week Sunday I'm going to do it alone, I'm going to do it alone. Exactly. I'm a lover of self. So I'm going to do that alone. So it really is important. And some of those things that you don't compromise on, if you feel like this thing is not working for you, if I feel like I'm not going to have that coffee that comes in a tin, I'm not going to have that coffee. If you think I'm bougie for that, that's your business. And get down with what's Zako ngam.
Also, it comes self-care. It comes in the narrative of how you view yourself.
Yeah.
Because I will definitely romance myself with my low budget. I literally get into the
I'm so sorry, man. The poor self.
No, I've been asking you to employ me, hello. And go around with you. Exactly.
Putting me on blast. Okay, continue.
So I'll definitely romance myself.
Yeah.
I will love scented candles. I make my own scrubs. You know, I'll make my own scrubs. I will make my own scrubs,
which you can buy from her as well. Go onto Instagram, Ikho.
Thank you, Silk. I will sit in the bath with a cup of cappuccino. Just enjoy it. Just to you create the life that you want with what you have.
You know,
that's my chat. That's my thing.
I do believe as well that, you know, when people say fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. You know that I want this type of person. I want to be that type of person. Now, for you to attract that, you need to leave this. For you to believe that I'm going to win, you start to act like a winner.
Because you have that narrative of yourself. You see yourself as a successful person.
Exactly.
You see yourself as someone that deserves nice things.
Exactly.
And you do deserve nice things.
Exactly.
And also, self-care comes from saying no.
Yeah. That's setting the boundaries, being able to say no.
Because it's very hard to say no sometimes, but just say no. What will happen?
And no is a full sentence. That's another thing that people need to understand, is that no is a full sentence. If you're asking, so can you help me out with this? And they say, I can't. You asking me why is not going to help you do this any quicker.
It's no.
And I'm not going to be able to. You asked if I can, and I said no. Yeah. And that's okay. It's okay. Let's move on from that. You know? It's a no, and it's a full sentence. Hence, it has a full stop at the end. I don't have to explain why, because I don't want to.
You need to stop feeling entitled.
Very important. feeling entitled to people. As I'm saying that, we were talking, and I said that if somebody wants to act like this with you, it's okay. But when the minute you find it in you to say that I'm okay with this now, I'm not going to be sitting here taking this anymore, move. Don't sit and wait for apologies that aren't going to come. Don't accept apologies that didn't come. It's okay to just say, I'm cool with this. And even if they do come back, when they do come back, each are okay, because forgiving is very important. We've spoken about this a number of times.
It's important for yourself.
It's important for yourself.
Yeah.
So forgive, but you don't have to now interact with that person. You can forgive and keep a distance from them.
Also, let's not assume apologies on behalf of people. Yeah.
And think that they want to apologize. No. They're able to. They just don't want to.
Exactly.
They just don't, and that's okay.
And they do have the ability to act right. They just don't want.
They don't want to act right.
So let's not assume actions for people. Let's not assume apologies for people. But take care of self first. Put self first.
I say to a friend, a man that will choose God, but it's basically what women always want to tell us what men want to do. And I corrected it. A man will choose you, firstly. They will choose to love you. And it's beautiful when it happens and you see that he's chosen you and now you act right. And if he wants to, he'll do it at any given point. He's not going to change for you. He's going to change because he doesn't want the situation he's in, or he wants to change. He's not doing it for you. He's doing it for himself.
Okay.
Because now you are providing a luxury or a situation that he's comfortable with, that he likes. So for that to not change, he's going to act right. He's going to do it. He's not doing it for you. He's doing it for him. Okay. Very important to understand. And very important for women to know that you can't tell what a man wants until he says, this is what I want.
And until he acts accordingly.
And he acts accordingly. He's not even going to say it first. You're going to see it in his actions. I say to my sister that a man that loves you doesn't necessarily need to throw money at you, but he will do his utmost best to make sure that your life is convenient.
Sure.
Your life needs to be convenient.
Yeah.
That's how a man will show you that he loves you. He might send his friends to pick you up from home, or your shop. Like, your shop is down the street, is like Nanza Cap. Because now he doesn't want you to be harassed. He's trying to make your life convenient. Because now he chose you. You know? He chose you. It's about him.
Not about you.
Not about you.
One thing about men, one thing that I've learned, and it's a good trait.
Yeah.
It's a great trait to have. Men will always choose themselves.
Yeah.
Men will always do things that make themselves happy. Men will do whatever makes them happy.
Yeah, a man will do what a man wants to do.
Exactly.
A man will be what a man wants to be.
Because it's what makes him happy. So why do women have the tendency, and I'm not bashing everyone, I'm not bashing anyone, because now I've also
realized
done this, and I've had to realize that you were not a victim. You played a role, an active role. So how dare you act like the victim? The man put himself first. Why couldn't you put yourself? And now I will definitely put myself. Obviously, you have to be cognizant of people's feelings and be honest and I would be honest about
be upfront and forthcoming.
If in your actions of putting yourself first, you've hurt someone, acknowledge it. Be honest with yourself. But on the chance, in fact, all the time, choose yourself. In every situation, so that later on you do not resent anyone. You do not feel entitled, because now if I put with Silk all the time, Silk will flourish. Silk will have everything. If I invest all the money that I have for Silk and all the time that I have for Silk will flourish. Silk will go elsewhere
and
he will
grow.
Flourish,
he will grow.
He will grow.
Yes.
I will be stagnant. I will be that same person, and I will be resentful to Silk. Yo, hi. Silk bayahamba bahlale komabhanka sile. Silk bathenga imoto ezinevili omqondo. Baby girl, you had the chance to put yourself first and. So when you do have a chance to put yourself first and it does not make you selfish.
And it goes with building a person. There's always this conversation about, I'm never going to build a man, whatever. Now, you can say, oh, you build him and then he lives you. One thing that I will say that I've seen and noticed with my friends and the people in my circle, as much as we don't want to be bullied and pushed and done, but we appreciate strong women. We appreciate a strong woman who said, that's not going to happen.
What is a strong woman?
You're not somebody that's able to voice out their feelings and thoughts. Okay. Somebody that's going to be able to do what they want and go out and get what they want. Okay. And every man that wants to grow will go for somebody they feel is better than them. Ooh. If you're going to sit there and feel like you need to point to me and you're not doing better to develop you, and then I feel like I am better than you, or you're not the woman I thought you were, I'm going to leave.
No, but why do we have preconceived thoughts of people?
Because you get to know, you have them, and then you verify by getting to know them, and then you see that actually I like this person. That's when you choose. Okay. That's when you choose. And once that happens, but the development is here. It's never like this. We've seen the conversation about having a housewife. I could do that for myself. No woman can come to me and say that that's what I will do for you. I can do that. I don't need that. I need you to stimulate my mind, not just my body. I need you to stimulate my mind, have conversations with me that will drive me to think deep about things and be an equal with me. As much as Guzotiwa, we're going to look at isn't it differently and say that, but a man is supposed to be lead. Men want equals.
Okay. But other men will want housewives.
Other men will want, it's okay. But now, what are they doing differently? Like during the week, I say that if you make her housewife, buy her that car, and I captioned as she tries to go for an MBA or PhD.
But what if I'm not an academic?
What are you doing at home?
I'm raising the children.
We can do that. We can. Your mom is there. My aunt is there. My sister is there. I can hire a nanny for that. What else are you doing?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
I'm coming home. Because that's that.
No, sorry. No.
If you're not doing anything, yes, Ikho. Jump in quickly.
I hate the fact that women think that they cannot do anything without men. You understand? And you can be a housewife, but at least have
something that you're doing.
Yeah.
Run a bookshop.
There's nothing wrong being a housewife. Yeah. You understand? But have a restaurant. Do something with yourself.
Yeah.
Because when I was raised in a family where my grandmother used to tell me, if a man buys a bed, tender,
bedding.
Yeah. Buy not take it that you only need. Take it. Because to a point that when he says get out, you're going out with your things. So by the number that is at
in fact, it's better some call because this man bought them. But now, looking at this time where we are at right now, the conversations around marriage and in community of property, we are talking now every single day. In fact, about the law funding as a module in something in law, and so that you understand things. And for the vibes, because if you're not catching cases now, you're getting divorced and left with nothing, or somebody's divorcing you and taking everything, whereas they are the ones who left you or did you dirty.
And you're frustrated. And especially to realize, I'm sorry to all mothers, you get to a point where your mother is always angry. Your mother is always angry. Why are you being up? It's because she stays in that environment and then she wants everything to be perfect. And you understand?
We can't come back from a long day.
And then dad comes home and then mom was frustrated. You understand? And then it comes to a point where dad gets irritated.
Dad doesn't want to come home.
And then if dad gets to a point of getting another person that's going to make them happy, which will something that our mother was supposed to do. You understand? Then you show her,
It's important to develop yourself. Be a housewife, okay, but what are you doing?
Yes.
Because now I have a meeting from 4:30. Japan Pumsum is in a 5 meeting, and then it ends at 7. We're at a restaurant, they're smoking and they're drinking, so they smoke in my clothes, my blazer, you know. I had that Coke, I had that those wings. Now I'm coming home around 9, and I left work at 4. But I've got a quick meeting. Now the quick meeting ended up being drinks, and it ended up being in a conversation and chats. It now ends at 9 p.m. I get home at 9 p.m. You can't even look at me. You're angry.
I was just trying to create a wide scope.
Yes.
There are genuinely people that are okay with certain lifestyles, and that's okay.
It's okay for them.
I was talking to a friend about where we are right now, and I think when you've gotten into having a picture of who you want to be, and the team we do so many things to try and accumulate whatever it is that we want to be.
Yeah.
And it might be like that for the longest time until we get to Omubomsi. And even when we get there, you need to maintain that lifestyle.
Yeah.
So you have friends that you brainstorm ideas with. You have business partners. You have this and this and that. From 8 p.m. you're at the office, you have this and this, you're busy. So it's also very important when you are a busy person to also have a partner that's busy.
Yeah.
Because now when you're not busy,
they're sitting there waiting and counting the minutes you're not with them.
All those hours where I'm not available, now it's going to be a problem. Whereas if we're both busy, then
we know that we're going to link up at 5 p.m. to say, hey, how's your day going? I'm okay. Okay, listen, I'm showering, changing, because I'm headed to that meeting.
Yeah, as long as when we're both free,
we're able to.
As long as we are intentional about being together. If I like a name, if I'm not taking care of yourself, if your partner does not understand the importance of it, then also like Galila man's, but you're just wasting money going to the spa, wasting money doing your nails, wasting money doing this and this and that. It's very important that we are acquainted with people that have the same thinking as us. In the smallest things, literally the smallest things. Like I know if I'm like, oh Silk, what are you doing today? Are you at home? Did you know I'm not at home? I'm not volunteering today. I'm just going out for lunch, taking myself out for lunch. You'll understand because you have the same thinking as me. So it won't be a thing of you don't understand what is this girl doing? She's just wasting money. Yeah,
and we have to wrap it up.
So yeah, I just wanted to bring something light today, something that does not require digging deep and.
On that note,
yeah,
when it comes to self-care, understand that there are different wavelengths. There's different energies. You need to be able to be around your level of energy. You need to be able to settle with the kind of energy that will push you and allow you to be. And when it happens that you're flat out empty, be able to move back, collect, and come out to the world again. Very important to be around people and things that give you the energy that you desire at that certain amount of time. Last words.
I wanted to stress the importance of taking care of yourself. It's not a luxury. It's something that you should do. And if you haven't started, if you haven't been doing it, it's never late. It's in the smallest things. It's literally in the smallest things. If you can't afford to take yourself to a restaurant, make yourself a nice meal. Romanticize your life because it is your life and no one else is going to live it for you.
Thank you very much. Zaiko, your last thoughts?
Learn to say no. And if you have friends that you feel like they're draining you, please stay away from them. And learn to stay alone. What you just say. And like guys, there's wines, the 60 rand wines. you can talk,
wind down.
You know, and chill at the beach and talk to yourself, write things, and then write things that you will see when you wake up. They like, hey, how are you? You're doing great. You look beautiful. What other people think, it doesn't matter.
It's none of your business.
Those words of affirmation.
It's none of your business.
Those affirmation notes.
Yeah.
Affirmation notes.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah.
Now I listen to Steve Harvey. I listen to T.D. Jakes' daughter.
Yeah.
I listen to those people,
Mhm.
and to me, an encourager. And these days, I've been actually not even lost weight.
Yeah.
I've been literally, like what you just said, self-love. I've been doing that.
Mhm.
I've been literally distancing myself to people that
I'm not feeding you.
they're coming with negativity.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to myself. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's not crazy talking to yourself.
It's very good. That's why I go for expert advice.
Yeah.
Me.
That's why I said, when I spoke, it is your responsibility to inspire and encourage yourself.
Yeah.
It is your responsibility, because sometimes you won't always hear the words that you need to hear from or from me or whatever. When you need to go search for what you need at that point, and then that point and at that time, you need to search for it when, because you're your own responsibility. It is your responsibility to love yourself before you expect the next person to love you. So
yeah.
And let me tell you something. Love yourself. Love yourself.
It's very important.
Love yourself.
It's very, very important.
If you see things that are not working for you, then
move away from them.
Move away.
Do better.
Move away and talk to God.
Yeah.
Talk to God. There's that thing you say. It always say. There's this other quote I always tell myself, even if I'm in a bad situation or in a happy situation, He might not come when you need Him, but it's just on time.
Just on time. Exactly 17 minutes after 5 o'clock, 17:17. You know what we used to do? Twin numbers and stuff like that. Manifest something that you want. Put it out. Quickly before we go.
Something that I want.
Yeah, say it.
Employment, money, a card in the pocket.
Okay, wow. All of them? Okay. Zyko?
Same.
Yeah, same. Happiness, clear, but
manifesting.
Manifest.
On that employment. And I'm looking at you. Please. I hope the universe is listening.
Oh my gosh, clear thoughts, happiness, and just uninterrupted joy. My name is Damoyi. We came, we saw, we conquered. Once again, when Beyond Radio. Thank you very much for choosing us. And no, it's not next week, it's that week, 16th to the 20th. So next week we are here, same time, same place. But for now, Makuto Beselap.
You're listening to the sound.